Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
We begin with breaking news. North Dakota health experts are reporting 330 new COVID-19 cases in Cass County in a single day. There are 1,275 new overall cases in the state with 16 new deaths, bringing the total deaths in the state to 785. Now, the positivity rate has also jumped to 16.45%. And the full numbers can be found on our VNL News app and on the bottom of your screen. Now, we're going to continue with more breaking news. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is expected to make a major announcement about efforts to curb COVID-19 in the state. And sources say it will include new restrictions on businesses. Our CBS affiliate WCCO-TV is reporting gyms will be forced to close and bars and restaurants will only be allowed takeout service under the governor's new rules. Now, more details on what will change in the state will come from an announcement tonight at 6. Well, moments ago, the city of Fargo had a COVID-19 briefing with updates from public health professionals and local health systems on the COVID-19 pandemic. Sanford and Essentia Health say they've hit an all-time high for patients and people with COVID-19. Now, the state epidemiologist Benton Niesemeyer brought up Thanksgiving and says if you have a social gathering with 10 or more people, there's a 50% chance you'll get the virus. Now, for the latest updates from local health officials, download our VNL News app and click on the story. Well, this morning felt a lot nicer than the last 2 days, and are we finally receiving a warm-up? Getting ahead of myself and excited. Let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green.
That's right. We've got some warmer air in place in the valley, and it's all been brought in by that wind we've had to put up with, but it's a good transition to get some milder air, even if we have to put up with some wind for a while. You can see on our sky cam here that it's a little more cloudy. There are some places where we're seeing some sun trying to peek through, but a lot of us under some mostly cloudy skies, and it's been breezy, especially in Fargo, where we've had wind gusts to 30 or more this morning, and we currently have a gust of 33 out of the south in Fargo and 25 in Grand Forks, so a little bit stronger winds right along the Red River there, and you can see it turning more southwesterly in our western viewing area, and that's a lot of those areas where we're seeing some warmer temperatures. Fargo's back up to 41, and we're seeing some mid-40s across much of southeastern North Dakota. Check out Sisseton at 55, and then everywhere else we're in the 30s, but we're above freezing, so working on melting some of that fresh snow that we just had. And you can see on our radar and satellite map the gray areas that are moving there. Those are our clouds, and you can see a lot of people stuck under them, but there are some breaks, and I'm hoping we'll get more and more places that do get to enjoy those. Quick look at your hour-by-hour planner. Temperatures today working their way up into the low 50s for some of us in the south. Well, more details on where and what we can expect for the rest of the week, too, coming up.
Well, low 50s is still the highest we're seeing so far this week, so definitely something to appreciate while it's here. Thanks again, Lisa. Well, the Hubbard County Sheriff's Department wants your help finding the suspects in a gun theft case. The Sheriff's Department says 2 men burglarized a home near the Itasca State Park yesterday. Authorities say multiple guns were stolen from the home. If you have any information on this burglary or the people involved, you're urged to call the Sheriff's Department, and that number is on the bottom of your screen. Court documents filed Monday accuse a Mandan police officer of setting up a phone in the exhaust fan of a bathroom and recording a minor. And a Morton County deputies say the minor found a cell phone in the vent of the bathroom, recording while they had showered. Deputies say 45-year-old Scott Warzeska requested the minor take a shower while knowing the cell phone was in the exhaust fan. Investigators say they located the exhaust fan in the bathroom and noticed it had been cut to create a window. Warzeska has been a police officer with the Mandan Police Department for 6 years. On Monday, the Mandan Police Department said they had placed an officer on administrative leave pending an investigation. Bemidji police want your help finding this missing teenager. Police say 16-year-old Courtney Larson left the Arco gas station on her own last night around 11:45. She's about 5'3", 112 pounds, with black hair and blue eyes. Now, the picture is up on your screen, and if you know where she could be, you're urged to call police. The Pentagon is reducing troop levels in Afghanistan and Iraq to 2,500 by January, a move that the Trump administration has signaled for months. Now, the decision to draw down troops to those levels in Afghanistan comes despite recent remarks from senior military officials that conditions on the ground do not warrant such a move. NBC's Richard Engel reports.
President Trump's newly reshaped Pentagon which has seen loyalists promoted to the top ranks, announced it's drastically scaling back troop levels in Afghanistan and Iraq on the outgoing president's orders.
President Trump ran on a promise to put a stop to America's endless wars.
Troops in Afghanistan and Iraq will go down to 2,500 by mid-January. For Afghanistan, that's nearly a cut in half. Just after the announcement, rockets crashed into Baghdad's green zone. The Shiite militias that fire them clearly wanting to show they're victorious, that they're responsible for driving the drawdown. It's clear because in Afghanistan, the same thing is happening. The Taliban there are claiming victory too, that they forced a pullout.
It's highly irresponsible for a sitting president in the waning days of an administration to take such dramatic steps and actions.
The withdrawals, signaled for days, have been criticized even by some of President Trump's allies.
I think a precipitous drawdown in either Afghanistan or Iraq would be a mistake.
It's also exactly what President Trump swore he'd never do.
I've said it many times, how counterproductive it is for the United States to announce in advance the dates we intend to begin or end military option.
Several former U.S. military officials say this is all about legacy building for President Trump, and they say there's no way to manage issues of war and peace. Well, coming up at noon, we take a look at why some hotels may now require a COVID test. And like you saw before, the weather today feels the best it has all week. A full report up next with meteorologist Lisa Green.